Hi guys, in today's video I'll be doing tips and tricks for beginners and pros. Starting with the guns and attachments. A really good starter gun is the M4, and I'd recommend the ACOG scope, the thumb grip and the muzzle brake, or the vertical grip and muzzle brake. The next gun that's really good is, I would say, the MP7. You don't start with it, but it's really good. And these are the attachments what I use. Personally, they're pretty good. I use the 1.5x scope, the compensator, the angled grip, the extended mag, and the extended stock. There's 4 guns on beginner. This is the third now, the P90, and I would say it because it's got pretty low damage, but it's got really good fire rate and high bullets in the magazine, and it's got pretty low recoil. And I would say to use the ACOG scope, the extended barrel, and then of course any charm and skin if you have one. And now for the last gun for beginners is the AUG. It's because it's got good damage and good fire rate, kind of like the M4. And I'd recommend the ACOG scope, the vertical grip and the extended barrel, because that makes it so it does 44 damage, and it also makes it have 100 range. And then it also increases 10% recoil. Decreases. And this is the loadout I'd recommend. The T-Judge, because it's good for like break-in and it's a close range shotgun. Then either the frag grenade and the smoke, and then knife and repel for attack. And then for defense, I would say the same things. And then gadgets, I'd say smoke and I forgot what it is. And the drone, because it's and then good for stuff. And then utility, I would say the knife and the adrenal surge, but that costs a bit of money. If you have enough, buy it, but if you don't, then just use the hacking tool. Then now it's for tips for beginners. Make sure you always use audio, and because pretend I was I spawned right over here, and this was the room in here. I could throw a drone, could go on the drone and see if there's anybody in there. Pretend this was a person, this thing. Then I know that there's somebody there. Since I'm using the knife, I can make a hole, and then I can and then, yeah, that's why you always have to use sound. And also, pretend you knew that somebody was behind a shelf. Instead of going around behind it and then shooting them, you want to just shoot through it, because you can shoot through all objects except from walls. You can shoot through a door barricade. Pretend I knew there was somebody there because my drone. I could just shoot them there and I would kill them. Also, this is a good smoke grenade. You want to throw it at the corner of the door, and then it will bounce in. So then you can go like this, then straight away just run out and kill them. Because if you use the drone, which is what I'm using, you could throw the drone in, see where they are, over there, and then you could come over here, throw a smoke grenade at the corner, then you could come in, there's something there, smoke and kill them. And now these are the pro guns. I would say this is a really good gun, but it's got quite a lot of recoil. The AK-12, because it's got good damage, good fire rate, good range, but it's got pretty high recoil. The attachments I'll use is the TAF-44 scope, which is 1.5x, then the vertical grip and the muzzle brake, because this reduces all vertical recoil, because this gun has more I meant flash hider and vertical grep because it does like both vertical and horizontal. And then the next program is definitely the FAMAS. It's got pretty high damage for like, it's kind of basically like an SMG, but it's an AR. It's got good fire rate, really good fire rate. It's got good damage, good range, but really high recoil. The attachments I'd recommend is the vertical grep and the muzzle brake because it doesn't have that much horizontal. And then whatever scope you want. If you start off with using it, a 1x is good. Then when you come better, then you use more magnification. And then the next gun, I only have 3 for pros, is the L1A1. It's because it's like really good. It's got good damage, good fire rate. It has the ability to one-shot in the head, but you do have to tap it. Wait, I'm going to use... And then the attachments I'd recommend is for 1.5x scope because it's like kind of like medium range to long range. So either 1.5x scope or the 2x. And then barrel extended because it makes it do 59 damage. And then the skeleton grip, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, because it increases movement speed by 5% and reload speed by 10%. Or you could use the thumb grip, which keeps the gun steady while aiming and shooting. Because this is what it looks like without it. Without thumb grip. Look at this, it like moves quite a bit. And then this is it with thumb grip. And then this is it with thumb grip. It moves like that. So, yeah, I would say the skeleton grip though. And then these are the pro tips. Make sure, if you know really good spawn peaks, whether people can barely see you, then always do them. Like, pretend this was like the room that you would defend in. You would like hold like an angle here. They would go to breach it, and then you can just shoot them. Also, if you're like around a corner, you hear them with like. This is why P90 is really really good because pretend you were like around like this corner. Wait 2 seconds. Let me just break it. Pretend there wasn't a softball here. Pretend I was here and I heard somebody like over here. I would pre-fire and then I would kill them. And then also, there's 2 types of quick peeking. The first type of quick peeking is this quick peek. You go like this. And then right when you're like this. When you quickly turn left, tilt the gun left and then right straight away. Because then you see them and then you can't hit them, and then that's when you can use pre-firing to kill them. And then also this is the other type of quick peeking. Go right to like near the end. One of them right when you get out, then you want to like turn back like this. So they see you and then you straight away turn around and then you'll see like the gunfire. And say if it comes from there and it comes down like here, and you know they're there, and then you can also put it on. So you can use both of them. It depends which one you prefer, which one you think is easier. I think this one is easier. This one. And then yeah, and now I'm just gonna show one game of me using the AUG and M4. AUG on attack and M4 on defense. Because I would say that guns with higher fire rate are better on defense. Guns with lower fire rate are better on attack. Because of course you would be more long range on attack. So you want to use like guns with like less fire rate because that means less recoil. So I'm just going to show one quick match of me using all of these tips in a game. What I do normally is I have my volume at max. And then I turn it down 2 or 3. So then I have like the perfect hearing. It's not too loud, but it's not like too quiet. That's what I do on mobile. Anyway guys, I'm in a game now. I might be a bit silent because I'm locking in, but I'm going to use a green scope. Yeah. Yeah, so I'm gonna like talk to you guys through what I'm doing, so you can like understand what I'm doing. I'm already deploying. So I'm gonna be using a green telescope because this like stands out. Either green or purple is of the best telescopes. Anyway, let's go and throw me. Make sure you always throw an RC drone before you die, just in case. And then make sure like you hold like a peak. Like I know a good peak for this map. Like when you go here and you're defending here, you can go here. With this angle. Or guys, you can come like over there. Right now I'm coming over here to just check up there before. Right now I'm gonna go and hold this peak. Teammate got kill. I just had some repelling, so he stuck up where I was looking. So I died. But anyway, let's go and spectate. Also, if you spectate, you can like learn, because like you can see what if you watch like a pro, unlike me, and then like you can like become good. By like, watching them, so you can like use their tips that they're using to like become better at the game. So anyway, let's spectate this guy because I feel like he's better. Also guys, shields are only good in small maps. Because if you're long range, then anyway, my teammate's in a 1v3. His one ballistic shield is pretty good because you can just run at them and then just hit them. Anyway, let's go and see what this. Wait, my drone! I just saw something. Also guys, make sure you always use cameras to help your teammates. Look at the drone. Oh, somebody broke my drone. I can't look anymore. Okay, there's nobody. This is like a really good drone here. But then normally people like attack from here. Alright, let's go and see if my teammate. Somebody on their team got kicked. That's the last guy alive. The last guy on their team got kicked. Okay, yeah. I'm using AUG now. I'm not really sure what I'm doing. Also, if you're on attack, the 2x scope is good because it's like more long range. On defense, for 1.5x scope is pretty good, but 2x is really good as well. It depends which one you prefer. If you spawn peek, then use the 2x, but if you like hold like an angle, then use 1x. Anyway. Oh, wait. Okay. Me, I don't really like the basement in any maps. Or the attic. I don't like basement or attic in any maps. Except for mall. I kind of... Wait. What doesn't have a basement? What am I talking about? I'm actually going to go over here, actually, I feel like. I think this is what also guys, if you're playing ranked and make sure you always ban claymore shield, because they're the most annoying things. And if you're not, make sure you always because claymore. And this is a pretty good peak. Let's see how much health he was at. Okay, that was okay. We're on defense now. This is what I prefer attack, but defense is easier. So anyway, I'm actually gonna lock it now. Okay, let me deploy now. I'm gonna be using adrenal surge because it is healing. Guys, if you're good at like controlling recoil, then healing guns are pretty like healing and stuff. You don't really need, but controlling recoil, you either die or win. You won't kill them, and that's like 1 HP. Anyway, I know a good peek, but I'm not gonna do it because I want to be careful. Should I? I will. There's nobody there. That's about to be at least fun. Whoopsie. Oh, did he just hit me? Wait. He just shot through a wall? It's fine. Anyway. What gun should I use? I'm going to use... The LA582 is really good, just because of recoil and damage. But I'm going to use the MP7 because I've got basically no recoil with us. Attachments on attack and... No. On attack, I'm going to use the MP7. And on defense, I'm going to use the P90. Because I need to because I want to show you like all of the guns. I'm starting with the beginner. This is my last 2 beginners. I've already done 1 pro. Which... No, I've done 2 beginners, which means I've got 2 more beginners. And no pros yet, because I'm not ready yet. So I'm going to use all of them. I would say I'm pretty good since I'm playing mobile. But it's just now that I'm making a video, I'm doing really bad. I'm not normally pretty good, aren't I? Yeah. I've never made a video on this game. I should make more. It's a really good game. It's called Operation 1. I think I already said that, actually. Okay. Anyway. I'm just having a drink whilst I'm waiting for this round to start. 2 seconds. Okay. I deployed. Do that. I've got the wrong colour straight. Hey, move! What are you doing? From this angle. Let's move just that. I'm gonna start. Okay, my teammate's holding this angle with me. I'm holding this angle with my teammate. Yeah, so I already know what I'm going to do. This is always a good spot to play. Okay, there's nobody there, so that means I can... Who was it? He was at 26 health. He was at 26 health. Okay. I'm not sure what else to do except from now use... I forgot what gun it... I have to use the LA582. I'm going to just include it because it is pretty good. I'm going to still use P90 and defense, but I'm going to use LA582 and attack. Oh my... I'm 0 kills and 4 damage. Hopefully I'll get an assist if my teammate kills somebody. Because it's the last guy, which I got him to 26 health. But he killed me. That must be so... Wait, what? I just realised. I damaged the guy that's bottom, yeah? Or else I would get an assist if it was anybody else. But the guy killed me, and the last guy on their team doesn't have a kill. Wait, how did our teammate just win? My teammate is insane. This is why pre-fire to kill him. Oh, that's why. P90 is really good. Okay. Okay, I'm sitting up now. Okay. I'm going to throw the drone right at this corner. And I'm gonna turn it around. Here. That's a good spot there. Okay, now I'm using P90. Basically, it's got the second fastest fire rate in SMG. Vector's fast. The Vector's got like really low bullets in the magazine and it's only got 21 damage, so I have to be careful, don't I, now, because I'm actually looking. Okay. I'm gonna this corner. I'm gonna hold this peak. Oh my god, I can't see it. No. Just a barricade break. And hold for peak. I don't think that's barricaded right, or else it would have been a bit louder. Okay, it's 2v3. It's 1v3. Heard him, so I just broke through it. How much health is he at? 12 health, I was going to say. I heard him, so I don't kill him, but that's why P90 can be good and bad, because it's good because you can prefer, but it's pretty bad because of the damage. Anyway, now I'm using the L85A2, which is, in my opinion, one of the best guns for mid players. The L85A2 and Scar is good for like mid players. My attachments I'd use is ACOG scope, vertical grip, and extended barrel for L85A2. And then for Scar, I would say the 1.5x scope. And I use the skeleton grip and the extended barrel because I've got used to recoil. And then also, as my under, I always have the glass shield on Scar. And I always have it extended, and I either swap from skeleton grip to the vertical. Yeah, I'm gonna knock in. Okay. Our teammate already killed one. His name was the coolest player. He must be the coolest player. Bro, everything is barricaded with wooden. Oh, dude, everything is barricaded with wooden. Oh no. Oh, crap. Why? Pretty far? Nobody? That's so bad, to be honest. Why? I know where it is. I know exactly where he is. Since this is breaking, he must have dropped down here. Can I find him? I would have killed him. We won. I didn't get these kills. I was bottom, but I didn't get these kills. Got 2 and 5, but 0 assists. But anyway, guys, I'll have to be it. But the guy in front of me had 1 kill and 6 assists. I got 2 kills and 5 assists, but I was below him. It's because he got more points by like defending. Anyway, guys, that'll have to be it for today's video. Hope to play it again one time. And like for more Operation 1 videos. Bye.